So last class, so we had discussed about what is Jenkins and so what is the advantage of Jenkins and what are the main features. So what are the features of Jenkins? And last class already we discussed, right? So Jenkins architecture and how it will work. So last class already we discussed, right? So anyone any doubt yesterday class? So Jenkins simply in interview many people they are asking what is Jenkins. And so simply if you want to say Jenkins is nothing but this is a open source automation CI/CD tool. So with the help of Jenkins, right, what we will do, it will trigger the build. And so with the help of it is easier for developers to deploy and test the project results and all continuously. So, right, already last class we discussed there is two types of builds. There is snapshot builds, regular builds and release builds and all. And so if you go waterfall model and all, so once the development is done, we are going to deploy and we are testing that results and all once development is done. But if you with the help of Jenkins, this is a continuous integration, right? CI is nothing but so continuous integration. CD is nothing but continuous deployment. So continuously we are developing some piece of code. We are modifying existing classes and all. We are implementing new classes and all. So I want to integrate these changes to existing code, existing source code and all. So that case mostly we go for Jenkins, right? And so it is easier for developers to integrate their new changes to existing code and all. Now see here, we can we can deploy and develop for it is easier for developers and testers. We can easily know the results. Once if you modified any files, I want to check whether that functionality is working or not. And also it is allows to continuously deliver your builds by integrating with the testing and deploy into different environments wherever you want. And also last class we seen, right, what are the main benefits. So Jenkins is the open source and it is the platform independent, and Jenkins provide lot of plugins. So with the help of plugins, we can easily integrate other tools and all, and we can trigger the builds and all. And also it is generating artifact files. Where you want to deploy, we can deploy that is expected environment and all. And also last class we seen, right, so what is the features and all, and this is the Jenkins architecture and all. And also last class we discussed, right, what is continuous integration. So continuous integration means so continuous integration is a development practice. We are developing something and I want to add this new functionality existing code and all. Once the build is done, I want to test the code. Once testing is done, I want to deploy the so different environments. So this are all the last class. Now already we discussed what is if you are not using before continuous integration, if you don't using any CI/CD tool, what are the problems and all. If you use a CI/CD tool, what is the advantages? So we can get emails immediately, and also every commit we can trigger the build, and so we and each build the developers and testers they will check the results and all. So this and all already last class we discussed, right? So anyone any doubt? So yesterday class, previous class, clear? Hello, am I audible or not?
Yes, sir. Clear, clear.
Now, so if you move this already last class also we seen. So these are the topmost build tools and topmost testing framework tools. So now if we come to here, so these are the build tools. So we can use and we can use Maven. These are the plugins. So with the help of Jenkins plugin, we can integrate these all build tools and we can integrate all these frameworks, testing frameworks and all. Not only this, so apart from this, we can integrate all almost any tool. So there is many plugins available in Jenkins server. So with the help of those plugins, we can integrate. So anyway, we are mostly work with Java project, right? So we can integrate Ant tool, or we can integrate Maven tool, or we can integrate so MS Build, Gradle, CMake. These all are the build tools. Purpose is same only, But so based on requirement, based on client requirement, based on project requirement, and we are going to so install, we are going to integrate so only anyone, or we can install multiple for each project. For example, one project I am using a Maven, and one project I am using Ant, or another project so might be I am using MS Build. So if you want to, we can install configure all these tools also. And suppose frameworks, the testing side. So these are the JUnit test cases, NUnit, MS Test, Selenium, Fitness. These all are the related testing framework, related frameworks and all. And so with the help of Jenkins plugin, we can integrate all these tools. Not only these specifically. So these are the topmost, mostly Java related people. We are using these are the tools and all. So apart from these tools, whichever tool you want, so we can integrate, we can install the plugin, and with the help of that plugin we can easily integrate it. So these are the some of basic points. And so anyway, we are going to integrate all these tools and we'll see how it will work. And so these are basic points only, you don't worry. Anyway, nowadays all laptops, some desktop, at least we have 2 GB RAM, so we have minimum requirement hard disk and all, so we can install. Now, so if you want, I want to install the Jenkins setup in my Windows machine or wherever you want. So Jenkins is the platform independent, right? So we can install, we can set up Windows, and we can set up Linux, Mac, wherever you want. Okay. So if you want to install so Jenkins, the mandatory only one. So we need to install the Java software. Without Java software, it won't work. So first we need to install the JDK, Java Development Kit. So already you know, right? So Java Development Kit and all. And so now we can download the Jenkins software. So Jenkins and all, there is many ways we can set up, but real time mostly we are using MSI file, and this is the Microsoft installation file, or mostly sometimes we are using WAR file also. So anyway, so for the time being I am installing only MSI file, and later we'll see how to deploy this WAR file into any server. If you want to deploy this WAR, this is the artifact file, right? And already you know, so Tomcat server, and if you want to, we can download this WAR file, and so we can deploy into Tomcat server also. So we can deploy into Tomcat server also. What is this? Anyone, any doubt? Someone is paying, right? Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Okay,
visible
okay.
your screen.
So someone can.
Myself
Okay,
only. Mistakenly I pressed the button. Okay, sorry.
okay, okay, okay. No problem. So now, so these are the basic points. First you need to install the Java. You know, right? How to set up Java and all. So if already Java is not installed, try to install the Java software. So in Maven also we know we tried, right? So go to Windows or go to CMD, and just type Java hyphen version, whether Java is installed or not. I hope everyone know how to set up Java and all. So these are the basic point. These are the basic setup. We need to install the Java. So now once that is done, now we need to download the Jenkins software. So how to download? If you want to download Jenkins software, so just go to here, and there is two ways. There is multiple ways we can set up, but mostly in real time we are using so MSA file. 90% we are using MSA file, and we are so my project also we are using same file only. And some case one or two, right? If they have any servers like Tomcat server, like WebLogic server, JBoss server, if they have any other servers, web servers and all, so that case we can download this WAR file, and we can deploy this WAR file to that particular server, and with the help of that also we can configure Jenkins. Anyway, so today we'll see so how to download MSF file, and so how to install this MSF file, and how to work with this Jenkins server and all. And later I will show you how to download this WAR file, and how to deploy into any server, and how to access that server, Jenkins server. Now, so now go to browser, and go to browser, and now I want to download. So we want to download the Jenkins server. So how to download? This is the open source, right? So go to browser, download. So just type just type download, just Jenkins server. Download so Jenkins. Now see here, if you use this one, so Jenkins. Now click on the, now there is two ways we can see. One is stable version and this is the weekly release. Table is nothing but this is a long term support, and this is every week they are going to update some functionality and all, and they are fixing existing bugs and all, and they are replying it. Don't select it, but real time also we are not going to use the latest version and all. Mostly we are using older versions only. So latest means there is some problems or issues and all. Now if we click on latest LTS, so this is a long term support. Now, so download Jenkins. See here, this is the 2.375. This is the 2.391. This is the latest Jenkins. This is the latest Jenkins. This is the 3.2.375. Okay, long-term support. So now these are the flavors. So currently, which operating system you are using? So you are using Docker or Ubuntu or Debian or Red Hat or Windows or Open or see, these are the different kinds of flavors, right? So currently I am using which operating system? Windows, right? So right now this is my laptop. So here I am using Windows operating system. So now I need to download related support Windows only. Now select which operating system. Click on the Windows. So if you click on the Windows, now automatically it will start. One see here, it is downloading one MSF file. See here, it is downloading MSF file. MSI Microsoft installation. Automatically it will start download. Just select that. That's it. See here. Thank you for downloading Windows Stable Installer. And so if you download has not started, click on this link. So anyway, it is started, right? So now see here, download is completed. So once MSI file is downloaded done, and go to download folder. So go to download folder and see here Jenkins. So this is the latest version. This is the latest version 2.37, right? So last batch also downloaded. This is the Jenkins. This is the Jenkins. This is the 13. This is maybe bit lower version. So we can install anyone. So anyway, I'm going to install latest version only. Just this is the MSF file. Just double click on it. That's it. Don't do anything. No need to do anything. So now see, it is asking welcome to Jenkins server and I'll click on next. And so down destination folder. So where we want to install this Jenkins software and all, this is the C colon program files. So leave it is. Suppose if you want to change this path and all, just click on the change button. Wherever you want to give that path. That's it. These are the basic steps and blindly click on. Now it is asking like see here. So login type. So run server service as local or domain or run service local system. Yes, right now I am using local only, right? So select this one and click on next. And default port number is default port number is Jenkins server 8080. So default port number is 8080, and so this port we can give any number 1 to 65,535. So actually there is multiple servers we are going to use, right? MS Paint. So if we come to here and so default these are the port numbers. Just remember anyway daily we are going to discuss, right? Jenkins server default port number. Jenkins server default port number. Jenkins server port number 8080. In interview also many people they asked. Tomcat server. Across the Tomcat server default port number also 8080. 8080. But anyway we are not going to use all in same mission. This is also 8080. Now see here as of now remaining we'll see later. So now Jenkins server default port number 8080. Apache Tomcat server default port number 8080. So this is the DB and all 8080. But real time we are not going to set up all this in same mission because there is conflict, right? This is a conflict. So if both are using same name means same port number means conflict. So for example in class two members have same name, same initial. So how can I call it a conflict, right? So that is the reason we are going to change this number and all. We are going to this change. If you want to, we can change it. But real time we are using same port number. But these all servers we are going to configure different instances, different machines only. For the time being anyway, let me check it. So this is the so 8080. Let me check. Tomcat also running in my machine. Mm, what port number? Service.msc. So Apache Jenkins. So Apache Tomcat server. It is running manually. Status is stopped, right? No problem. Anyway, so this is also using same port number. Just I'm checking whether this server is running or not. Okay. Now Jenkins default port number 8080. Now if you want to, we can check it. So click on the test port. Yes, it is available. Next click on the next button. That's it. Now, so it is using, see here. So what is the JDK? It is using 11 point. So currently in my mission, so JDK 11.0.14 installed. It is using same version. Click on next and click on next and blindly click on install. That's it. Yes. Now see here. So complete the Jenkins service, say Jenkins setup wizard. Just finish it. Now Jenkins setup is done. That's it. Very simple, guys. In Windows, setup is very simple. Same way Linux also very simple only. But there we need to execute via commands only. But here GUI level, right? So just now I downloaded the MSF file and just now I installed that file. My Jenkins server is ready. Now let me check it Windows machine. If you want to check the service in Windows and all, there is one command is there service.msc so msc command. If you want to check what are the services running in my Windows machine, window R, go to see here services.msc. This is the command. Click on the OK button and so this is the see all services Windows. If you want to check what are the services running in my machine Windows. So Windows and Jenkins, what are the services running in my machine? So if you want to check it, this is the command services.msc. Services.msc. So what is the purpose? Check the all services. So check the services. Only Windows. This is only Windows machine. Windows OS operating system. Only Windows operating system. Not in Linux. Linux different command. So Windows, if you want to check what are the services running and all, so that is this is the command. So this is the command. So anyway, window R and go to service.msc and now you can see these all are. Now just now I installed the Jenkins, right? Just search the search J. So see here Jenkins. This is the service name and status is running and see here startup type automatic logged in local mission and left side we can see if you want to stop this service we can use click on the stop button. Suppose if you want to restart this service, click on the restart. If something goes wrong, that case mostly we are using this one, but anyway real time don't touch this one and so they won't give this access also. Okay, but right now this is my local machine, right? So whenever if I need, so just I can stop this service, I can restart the service whatever I want. But in real time we are not seeing these options because in Jenkins server many projects running. If you so in unfortunately if you click on the stop button, all servers all jobs goes down. So business loss, right? So there is many jobs are running, many projects are triggering. So don't go this option, don't do anything here, don't stop, don't restart. Even real time if you want to restart Jenkins server, if something goes wrong, for example Jenkins server is not down, I want to restart this server. If you want to restart this server, first you need to, so right, create ticket, create one ticket. Hey, this time, so this time particular date and time. So for example Sunday or Saturday. So Sunday this time, for example 10 to 11. So Jenkins server we are going to restart. Please don't do anything like this. We need to send one email. First we need to create one ticket and this ticket go to your manager, your delivery manager and all. Once those people once they approved and so we need to, once that is done, and we need to send email every day before 1 week. So every day we are sending. So this Jenkins server going to restart this particular time. Please don't do anything. What is this meaning means? So no need to do anything. This time we are going to restart the Jenkins server. So because in real time Jenkins server means not only one project. This is enterprise. Enterprise means many project jobs are running. This is enterprise. This is the enterprise Jenkins server. Mostly we are using. So that is meaning enterprise means many projects, many jobs are running here. So many jobs running here. Okay. So many jobs running. So don't blindly don't stop or restart. Okay. If you do that means, so we need to give explanation. So that is the reason. If you want to restart in real time, first we need to raise ticket, and that ticket goes to your manager. Manager will approve. Same way your delivery manager DM. So he will also approve. Once everyone is approved, and next only you need to go to restart, or you need to whatever you want we can do it. But this is my local, right? I can do anything. But real time, don't stop and don't restart without approval blindly. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? I hope you got it right. So, but
Yes,
your
sir.
mission we can do many times, so no problem. Anyway, my Jenkins server is running. Now, how to access my Jenkins server? So, how to access your Jenkins server? If you want to access your Jenkins server, my Jenkins server is ready, up and running. My Jenkins server is running. Okay. Now, I want to access this server. So, if you want to access this server, there is two ways we can access. So, one is HTTP localhost default port number. What is the default port number I given? 8080. Or directly we can use IP, your mission IP address, colon port number, colon so port number. We can use port number. So whatever we can use it. So directly I can use local use means this is my local mission. So directly I can use that mission and all. Or directly we can use a port number. But real time almost we are using IP address only. 100% we are using IP address or DNS name. So we are using so IP or DNS name. That is the domain name service. So we are using that name and we can access. Now anyway here I am going to use my local host, right? So both way we can check it. Now what is this local host colon? What is my default port number? Jenkins server I given default port number 8080. Don't
Yes, sir.
confuse here. Default port number 8080. Just press enter. That's it. Now see here. Now see here localhost 8080 slash login. The page is redirected to login page. Now it is asking so username password. So username password. So actually it is in my mission Jenkins already last batch I installed. Directly it is coming that home page only. First let me remove that existing and all how it will come. Okay. First I want to go to control panel. So control panel. Go to control panel and go to programs and features. If you want to remove, just search Jenkins and so now Jenkins server is right. Just uninstall it. I will show you. So now it is coming. Actually, it is coming. My existing workspace and all everything coming. Just I removed everything. Okay, and also this is also your case also. For example, you are using any old version means it is automatically it is coming. Just first uninstall, and also we need to remove that workspace also. Go to my computer and go to C drive and go to program files, and there is one folder is that Jenkins. Just delete this folder. This is also delete it permanently and continue. Just delete this, and so one more thing. Go to my computer and go to C drive and go to your users. Go to users and go to HP user, and here also we can see dot Jenkins. Delete this one. Permanently, if you want to delete, if you want to use a new version and all, delete all these things. Okay. So first go to C drive. That is a common space, right? Go to your C drive, and so go to where is installation drive. Go to program files, and here we can see Jenkins one directory, that is folder. Delete this folder. And one more thing, go to users. Go to my computer and go to C drive. Go to user and go to HP. I hope everyone know, right, this path. This is the M2 directory. So same way dot Jenkins one directory is there. Just delete that one. Just delete that one. So now Jenkins is clear in my machine. Let me run again Jenkins server. Now go to here, download, and so Jenkins. Now click on this. Select this one. Next, default port number. Check port number. Next, next, finish install. So now it is asking so different page. First time, right? So now we can see press copy, and it is asking how to install plugin and all. Some pages it will come. Now go to service.msc window R, and service.msc, and go to services Jenkins J. It is running. And how to access it? Go to browser. Go to browser, and so dash type localhost local localhost colon 8080 default port number. Now if you use this one, I think I need to restart. So if you use this one, it is asking so plugins and all same like I will show you here. So now it is asking like here also I directly given that page and all. So now try your side. Now it is asking so there is one screen, suggested plugin and custom plugins. It will come one more option. So suggested plugins or next one more option, custom plugins. Custom plugins. So once that is done, and mostly you select this one. Select suggested plugin. This is the default. Select this one only. Once if you select this one, and so next it is asking once plugins installation, it will take 5 to 10 minutes. That is done. Next it is asking enter your username. Create one user. Jenkins server login. So if you want to log in this server, it is asking some personal information, one username, and it is asking password and email ID. Just once if you fill on this, just save it. That's it. Now already that and all done. Just now I deleted, right? So if I restart next class, I will show you. But if I restart means it is coming fresh copy only. Now it is coming same path only. Now coming to here. So last time I given admin and also admin. So just I password I set an username I set admin, password also I set it. Click on the sign in button. So click on the sign in button. Now it is coming this old jobs and all automatically it will pick it. So temp I need to clear all these things, and again if you do that it will come. So anyway, so here we need to do only two steps. Those and all somewhere also I shown. Let me see here. Where is see? Once that is done, same. So unlock the Jenkins server and custom Jenkins and install the suggested plugins. So you need to select the suggested plugins. Once you selected suggested plugin, and it is asking the username password. Just set the username password. So only these two steps here we missed. Only these two steps you missed. Just to follow same steps. What you need to do? Select the suggested plugins. First option only. Don't select custom, and select suggested plugins. Once the plugins installed, next step it is asking create admin user. Create admin user. Just whatever name you want, just fill it. Whatever name you want, just fill it. That's it. Whatever name you want, just fill it. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here?
Yeah, clear, sir.
That is very simple only. So as of now, I did the installation, right? Next step, actually, last I installed multiple versions. It is picking that old workspace and all. If I delete all workspace and all, I need to restart. So if I restart means it will work. But anyway, it is coming that workspace only. It is picking. It is some cache and all. It is maintaining. It is reading those and all. Okay. So now see here, I logged in administrator. So if I click on login button, it is asking, anyway, you set your username, right? So just enter your username password. So enter your username password. Automatically we can log into your Jenkins server. That's it. So just try it, or else the next class I will show you. Okay. So once you log into Jenkins server, so this is the default page, home page. So this is the default home page. Now see here. So in real time also we can see same page wherever. If we see Jenkins, we can see same options, same dashboard, same configurations. Don't change anything. No need to. So don't confuse here also. Few people are asking, sir, can you show me real time Jenkins how it look like? In real time also we are using same versions. Maybe versions it will change, but same dashboard it will dashboard and all same. Whatever we are seeing here. So in my project also we can see same dashboard, same options. So but user will change. Now the version only it will change version only. So right now we are using 2.375, right? In my version we are using older versions. That's it. So this is the logout. But real time, each user they have their own user. So we are giving one user. So with the help of only they can able to log in my Jenkins server and they can see it. So right now I am using my user only. This is my administrator user. So administrator means so he can do anything. He can modify, he can create, he can delete, whatever. So administrator is nothing but full permissions. But if we come to real time administrator and regular users, administrator means full access. So full access. He can do anything. He can create jobs. He can delete jobs. He can create users. He can delete users. Whatever he can do it. So there is some more users user that is regular users. That is logged in user. Simply resource user. Simply we are calling. So based on project. So for each project, for example, one new joiner joined the. So any new resource join the project. So for that user, so I am going to create one new user, and I am set the password and that credentials and all I am sending email to that new resource and all. And with the help of this credential, this user can log into Jenkins server. Anyway, we'll see later. And so right now I log into the admin. And this is the logout. And this is the default dashboard page. This is the default dashboard page. And left side we can see dashboard and new item and people. New item means if you want to create any job and all, so we can click on new item. And these are the peoples. People is nothing but users. So right now we have two users, only two, test user, admin user. For example, if I need one more user, I can create one more user also. Now new item people's, this is the build history. These are the new terminology. Right to understand. And today onwards, so next 10 days we are using same words, build and so right, build history and people nothing but users, and project relationships, and this is the fingerprints. This is the manage Jenkins. So this is the heart of Jenkins. Next 10 days we are going to discuss only these options. So here we can see few options. So mostly we are using only this is the heart of Jenkins. If you know this manage Jenkins, how to work with manage Jenkins, that's it. Almost you can understand 80 to 90% Jenkins. So remaining options very simple only. So this is the heart of Jenkins. All options available here only. Manage Jenkins. Okay. Now, if you see here dashboard, if we click on dashboard, now it come to home page. This is the home page. Now these all are the projects. So already I have 5 projects. See here, Maven web applications. This is the pipeline one, pipeline two, test project, Tomcat job. So these all are the projects or jobs. This is the terminology. So this is a project or job. Both are same only. Someone is calling so Jenkins project, and so we are calling Jenkins jobs. We can call. So sometimes I also calling so project, and sometimes I am also calling job. Both are same. Don't confuse here. Suppose I want to create new job. These are the jobs, existing jobs. So for example, I don't want this job. Click on this job, and there is one option is there delete. delete this, or whatever you want, we can delete it. So these are the, if you want to, we can delete also. So anyway, now I want to, so these are the default options, and this is the heart of Jenkins main. So this is the main option. Mostly we are going to discuss this one only. And if we come to here, this is the build queue. So what are the builds running? So there is as of now there is no build, and these are the executors. Build executor status. So if I create any job and if I run this job, so this job run by so any one executor. Okay, this is a simple task who will run our job and all. Okay, these are the build. By default we can see two only. Suppose if we have many jobs, and so that time overload, right, traffic. So if you want to, we can increase also, we'll see later. And this is the version, which version Jenkins server you installed, so we can check it here. And these are the job names and all. This is the name, and this is the last success, and this is the last failure, and how much time it will take for each job. See here, last time this job Maven web project 20 seconds. So pipeline one, it will take 1.4 seconds. 2 months 1 day ago, this is the 2 months 1 day ago. So these all are previous batch jobs and all. Okay, so now I want to create one project or one job. How to create it? So if you see here, there is one item is there, new item. So if you see here, new item, and it is asking item name. So we can give any name, but real time we are following so one pattern. So one pattern, first project name. For example, my project is ABC project, and so this is the which job, ABC project. For example, my project name is test project, test hyphen, and this is for which environment? You know, right? Development environment, or testing environment, or stage environment, or production build. We can see like this. Now, if you come to real time, we have many environments, right? Development environment, testing environment, stage environment, pre-production, and release, hot fix. There is many environment we can maintain real time, right? So, if you want to create any job, so this is the pattern we need to follow. So, project name, hyphen, and environment name. For example, this is the development environment, development or dev. That is your wish. So now here these are the types. What type of job you want, what type of project you want to create. This is the freestyle, Maven project, pipeline project, multi configuration project, folder project. There are many options we can see, so we'll see later. And so for the time being, select freestyle project. Freestyle is nothing but it will support all type of jobs. See here, so this is the central feature of Jenkins. Jenkins will be build your project combining any SCM, source code management, with any build system, and this can be even used for something other than the software builds. So by default, if you don't know anything, blindly select freestyle project. That's it. So select freestyle project. Click on OK. So click on OK. Now see here. So your project is created. Your project is created. Now see here. This is the dashboard, and this is my project name. And right now I am in configuration section. So first time, right? It is showing a configuration section and all, description, whatever you want. But real time we are updating my project. So this is a test project development. Just whatever you want. Next, just save, apply. Both are same only. I will explain next class. I will explain each and everything. Just upload. Now coming to dashboard. If you want to come to dashboard, come to here, dashboard. This is the home page. Now observe here. So test icon development job is created. So NA is nothing but not trigger, and the last failure NA, and last duration. So this is my project, test type and development. This is my project. Click on this project, and so see here, if we click on that project, now we can see few more options. See here, status and changes and workspace and build now and configure, delete project, rename project. These are the build history and all. So just now I created one project. What is my project name? Test type and developer. This is my project name. So like this we can create many projects. So whatever we want, we can create it. Now see here, I want one more project. Click on new item, and so test hyphen I want to create for stage. Okay, and select freestyle. Click on OK. Now see here, your project is created. Your project is created. If you want to update any description and all, and just update it, and these are the options we'll see next class. And if you want to update, and click on apply, save. That's it. So now see here, this is your project, test type and stage. This is your Jenkins project. So under this project, now we can see these are the options. Now these all are common only, and there is one option is there, configure option, configure. So this is the, if you want to update anything your project, if you want to update anything in our project, click on the configuration option. Now see here, there is many options we can see. In real time also we can see same options, same flow. Nothing, not, it won't change anything. Okay. Now this is, now if you want to come to dashboard, click on the dashboard. That's it. Now see here. So test hyphen developer, test hyphen stage, test hyphen stage. Two projects created. For example, I want to build one project. How to build a project? So click on any project, test hyphen developer project, and left side we can see one option. See build now. Click on this. Now see here. Here we can see some history. Now see here, build history, and so this is the build number. So that build number and all, it will come sequence order. For example, this is the first build, and if you want to see that errors, and if you want to see that console and all, click on the build number. Now see here, this is the status, changes, console output, 8 build information, and delete build. Now when it will trigger the build, see here, build. This is the build number, and February 20th. This is the date and time. Now if you want to come to home page, click on the dashboard. That's it. Now see here. Now this is the 38 seconds build, large success, and failure. There is no failure, and last duration. See here how many seconds it will took. 0.31 seconds. 0.31 seconds. I don't have any configuration. Just it will trigger the build. Now if you see this build, this project, NA, not at started the build. Only just you created build, but the build is not trigger. Click on this job and go to build now. Now see, one build is succeeded. Now if we click on second time build now, see here, number come to sequence order only. Now we can trigger multiple times also. If you want to, we can trigger multiple times. See here how many builds I trigger, how many times. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So right now I didn't configure anything, just I trigger the build. Now if you come to the dashboard, and now observe here, so test 33 seconds. Okay, so it will take how many seconds? 0 point, so this one, right, stage. Okay, 0.19 seconds ago. Now see, click on this and go to, if you want to see, this is the build history. This is the build history, and these are the basic options and all. These are the common options, and the status, and what is the status of our build. Here also we can check it, last build, sixth. What is the build number? Sixth. How many seconds it will took? How many seconds it taken? 31 seconds. And the last stable builds, six only. Yeah, it took 31 seconds. Same. Now I'm going to fail one build. So wantedly, I'm going to do some failures and all. Now if you want to update anything in our project, so there is one option is there, configure option. Configure. Click on the configure, and so go to here. These are the options, you don't worry. So next class I will show you. Now coming to here, build steps, click on the here, and so here I am using execute shell, echo. I hope everyone know, right, shell scripting. What is echo? Echo is nothing but print the message only, print the message only, correct? So echo, welcome to Jenkins server, apply, just save it. Now I want to trigger the build. So see here, build now. Now anyway, build will fail. Now see here. So success builds and all, it will display green. Failed builds, red, int mark. See here, this is the failed. If you want to see output, click on this build number and go to console. There is one option is there, console output. Now we can see errors and all. Now we can see errors. So if you want to check it, why build is failed, so what are the errors, I want to check it. So if you want to check it, first go to dashboard and go to your project. See here, this is a failed build, red. These are the succeeded builds, success. This is the green and all. Now if you want to see logs and all, click on this project and go to where is that, go to build number, go to click on the build and go to console output. Now we can see system cannot find the file specified and command execution failed. That is failed. So wantedly I failed the build. Now again I want to do something. Go to job, go to project and go to configuration. So actually here two options. So Windows we need to select. For example, if you are using Windows environment, if your operating system is Windows, we need to select the Windows shell scripting, Windows batch file. Now if you see here, I'm going to delete this one. And if you click on option, here are two options available. Execute Windows batch command, execute shell. In which case we need to select execute Windows batch command, and which case we need to select we execute shell. So if your operating system Windows, if your Jenkins server is running Windows mission, so that case you need to select Windows batch command prompt. Suppose if your Jenkins server is running Linux mission or Ubuntu mission or CentOS mission, so that case we need to select shell. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? So already you know what is shell and all. Morning class also you attended, right? SAR class. So what is shell and how it will work? Suppose your Jenkins server is running Windows, Windows server, Windows mission. Which one we need to select? Execute Windows batch command. Suppose your Jenkins server is running Linux or Ubuntu or CentOS, those Linux flavor. So that case we need to select this one. Now anyway, Windows, right? Select Windows. Now I'm printing something. Echo. You know, right? What is purpose of echo? What is the purpose? In shell scripting already you know. So echo means print message. Apply, save. Now build now. Now click on the build now. Now see here build will success. Now if you want to see the output and all, if you want to check output and all, click on this build number and go to console output and see here, welcome to Jenkins server. This is executed. It is executed command prompt and the output, this is the output. So this is the output. So this is the output. Now I want to update one more line. Go to here, go to configure section and so go to build and here I want to add one more line. So created Jenkins project, just for your understanding purpose. Apply, save. Now if you want to trigger the build, click on the if any modification. If you want to see output, we need to build now. We need to build it. So if you modified anything or if you configure anything, if you update anything, so if you want to check the latest results and all, click on the build now. That's it. So now see here, build now. Now build is succeeded. Go to click on the build number. Go to console output. Now see here, create Jenkins project. So in echo means whatever content you are passing, same thing it will display here. Correct? In Linux, sorry, in shell also you know. So how to declare variables and how to print that how to print that variable values and all, and you know how to those. So whatever Linux command you know, so that Linux commands and all we can pass here. But here Windows it will change few commands. Linux and all we need to give Linux commands, and Windows related Windows commands only we need to pass it. So just I showed how to create job and all. Now anyone any doubt as of now? So how to create, how to set up Jenkins server? Once a Jenkins setup is ready, Jenkins server setup is ready, and how to access your Jenkins server. So how to access it? With the help of IP address or with the help of localhost. We can give anyone. So localhost. So full name is HTTPS colon and so localhost colon port number. Default port number 8080. Or we can directly use IP also. IP address. So IP address colon and port number. We can give port number. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? Once that is done, so my Jenkins server is running fine. Now I can able to access my Jenkins server. Now how to create a project in Jenkins server? So how to create project in Jenkins server? So someone can meet please. Okay. So now so my Jenkins server is ready. Now I can able to access my Jenkins server. Now if you want to create any project, here terminology is project or job. So terminology is project or job. I want to create one new project. So how to create new project? So click on the new item and click on the name. For example, S hyphen and I am giving so production prod. Just select freestyle and click on OK. Now, if you want to update any information about your project and all, we can update here and apply save. Now, if you want to build the project, I want to see output, right? If you want to trigger the build, if you want to trigger the build, there is one option is there, build now. Now click on this. So right now I don't have any code here. Simply just build it. Build is succeeded. So build is succeeded. If you want to see output, click on the build number and go to console output and we can see. So this is the started by. This is the logged in user who trigger the build, who run this build. And so what is the workspace? Where is your job and all? Where is your project workspace and all? So this is your path. See here, building the workspace. C colon program data Jenkins and dot Jenkins. Actually, we need to delete this path. See here, this is the path. If you want to see physically, copy this path and go to this here. Copy this path, window E, and paste it here. And so this is your path. See here, these all are your Jenkins. This is nothing but Jenkins workspace. We are calling Jenkins workspace. So as of now, I created a few projects, right? So these are my projects. So these projects and all we can see in our mission somewhere. Where those, this is the physical path, this is the path. C colon program data Jenkins dot Jenkins workspace. So now you can see all my jobs and all. Now you can see all jobs. Now you can see test type and production, test type and developer, test type and project, test type and stage. So whichever jobs I created, so that and all we can see in this place. This is your Jenkins workspace. This is your Jenkins workspace. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt? So if you want to, we can delete here also. This is your Jenkins workspace. So that and all we can see here also. Now see here, if we come to click on any job, any project, and go to build number, and so here we can find C colon program data Jenkins dot Jenkins workspace test type and project. So this is your Jenkins local workspace. This is your job. If you build the job, so that code and all it is keep in. It is kept in which place? Jenkins workspace. Anyone any doubt here? This is your path actually. So if you want to, we can delete. If you want to, we can delete this path. So now this is your Jenkins workspace and this is your administrator logged in username And so if you want to see some of information and all, we can see this is the console output. So if you want to see logs and all, or if you want to see what are the steps executed, I want to check it. So if you want to check it, so this is the console output. So how to go to dashboard and select project name, whatever you want. This is my project name, and so go to project name, and so go to bill number. So if you want to build it, click on the bill now. If you want to trigger the build, click on the bill now. If you want to see logs and all, click on the bill number and go to console output, and now you can see find it. So as of now I didn't configure anything, so only we can see basic information, logged in username, and so your Jenkins workspace and all. Okay, anyone any doubt as of now? Clear guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
clear,
Clear.
sir.
No doubt.
Okay, so next class I will show you a few options basic level. And so as of now just I created the one project, and just I trigger the build, and just I shown how to see that console output and all. So next class I will explain so step wise. So there is many options. So if we click on any project, now if we go to configuration, see here there is many options available. So next class I will show you so each and everything. So what is the use and which case we go for each and everything. Clear guys? So that's it from my side. And so if you have any doubt, we can ask, or else we'll wind up and we'll connect tomorrow.
Sir, Thursday class మేమನ್ನು వీడియో రికార్డ్ రాలేదు సార్ ఫ్రైడే కూడా